constantly working. Niggas rap, but they can't come past my surface. Newly refurbished, keep it G, ain't gotta impress no person. Okay, now watch this. Niggas thought that CJ was gon' flop until I dropped this. And if he hating on me, cut his head off, hit the chop dance. I done lost some brothers to this shit, so I don't got friends. Thugging by myself, so when I'm rich, no, you can't hop in. Me and J so riding through your city, we just copped in. Bad bitches with us, and you know that we still locked in. Riding through your city, chasing chicken, you splurge, I splurge. Can't nobody tell me different. Now I'm saying don't give up.
No, not today. Had to pray just to find my way. Saying don't give up. No, not today. Had to pray just to find my way. Had to fall down, still found my way. I can't stop now, I got a lot to say. Until the homies eating good, serving up our plates. And to mama, I'ma show you this work gon' pay. Till that Bentley truck come and be my personal Uber. Or when the baddest come running on smoother. Still moving different, so then no rumor I prove. But still thank God I ain't peaked too soon. I talked to mama, said I'm built for the long run. Yes, I'm gon' shine, and coming is my time. But until then, I see about everything I am. And the stars in the sky, through the curtains and lights, a mic in my hand, I'm a titan. I'm trying to lift my people and see them get it right. Keep the circle tight, we gon' live a better life. Count the stars from the curb until we catch a flight. Yeah, tell me how's it feel, homie, tell me how's it feel, how's it feel.
Ooh, darling, please don't give up on me, 'cause I don't give up on you.
Saying don't give up, no, not today. Had to pray just to find my way. Saying don't give up, no, not today. Had to pray just to find my way. Had to fall down, still found my way. I can't stop now, I got a lot to say. Until the homies eating good, serving up our plates. And to mama, I'ma show you this work gon' pay.
Yo, if you're with us in the chat on Twitch and YouTube, welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you guys had a great weekend. Let us know what you were up to in the chat. We're going to get started here in a second. We're just going to wait for the community to get in here a little bit more. If you're in the chat, man, tell your friends to come hang out. We don't have the longest queue today, so, you know, it's always good to get some more submissions in. Especially on these days. I mean, we got like a decent amount of submissions, but there's not many skips. So if you did want to do the skip queue and get bumped up in the queue, today is a great day to do it because you'll get played earlier. So totally up to you, totally up to whatever you want to do. But we are going to get started here very shortly. We're just going to wait for some of the community to get in here. Bedrooms, what's up? Welcome back to the chat. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Let's turn the camera on. This is Attention Part 2 by Trend, which is one of the songs we found here on live stream. If you're in the chat, you want to submit, it's always free for you to submit. Just make sure you hit exclamation mark submit, man. Living the dream. I am generally good. It's a little bit warmer than I was expecting today in New York, I think. So that's, you know, I've been in this room a lot today, and the sun has been just pounding into the apartment, so it's gotten pretty hot. But other than that, I can't really complain. I had a decent weekend. I watched some movies, played some video games. Spring has sprung, unfortunately. I would take it back. If we could put spring back, that would be fine by me. Brooklyn apartments in the battle for air conditioning. Absolutely. This is that time of the year where we start to get the odd hot days and no air conditioning in the apartments. And it's all still on heat. But then it gets really cold and the heat's off and we only have air conditioning. So if you're in Brooklyn, if you're in New York, you know, this is when the battle starts, for real. Yeah, it gets a little rough at this time of the year, but it'll be okay. It'll be okay, it'll be okay. We're gonna give the community a couple more minutes to get in here, man, but, you know, it's hard these days, it's hard these days. If you're in the chat, let us know what you've been working on, what you've been up to. Today is one of those days where If I'm being real, I don't actually feel like streaming, but I'm gonna do it and I'm gonna push through. It's just like that some days, you know what I mean? Like, there's definitely days where I'm like super hyped to stream, I got a lot of energy, and then there's Mondays where I just am tired from work and I want to get back in bed. Today is one of those days where I'm tired and I want to get back in bed, but we're gonna push through. We're gonna listen to music. We're gonna get feedback. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be okay. So if you're in the chat, you haven't submitted, !submit. If you're on TikTok, Nero.fan/KayvanMD. If you want to skip the queue, you can as well. We don't have a big skip queue today, so like it's like 3 songs. We'll just do whatever we have after that. If it's like one of those days where there's not a lot of people. And quite honestly, if it gets to that point where I'm just like, all right, like I might just cut it early. We'll see. These Monday streams have been a little tough recently, but, you know, I've been busy at work, so that's also probably why. If you're in the chat, let us know what you've been working on, man. Submit some music. Hopefully we'll get a couple more of the community in here before we get started, but if not, it's all good. Maybe let's take a look at what's been happening in music industry news this week. Let's see what's up. England fan LZN, what's up? I'm also an England fan. Welcome to the chat. If you're with us on TikTok, please submit some music. Nero.fan/KayvanMD. It's free to submit music. I don't know why you wouldn't do it. If you're with us on YouTube or Twitch, similarly, I don't know why you wouldn't submit music. It is free to submit music. I'm not going to tax you guys to submit. And we have a bunch of free skips that we'll probably be doing today because we don't have a huge paid skip queue too. How about those Gunners though? It's feeling good, bro. I can't pretend like it's not. It's feeling really good to be an Arsenal fan right about now. It's feeling never worse to be a Spurs fan. And also, equally never better being an Arsenal fan watching Spurs crumble the way they are this season. So, I can't complain all that much. We got a lovely little Champions League tie this weekend, or this week, at Leverkusen. That's going to be a fun one to watch. I think we already beat them once in this tournament, so I'm excited for that one. Be with us on TikTok. We're doing live music feedback for the next 2 hours. I haven't started yet, but if you want to submit, go to Nero.fan/KayvanMD. And if you're with us on Twitch or YouTube, similarly, make sure you get your submissions in. Yeah, but Gunners, man, I've been feeling obviously very good about it. We could have played a little bit better, if I'm being honest, against Mansfield or whoever it was we played this past week in the FA Cup. But at the same time, I'll take every single win. I don't care how we get it. I'm not one of those people who's like, oh, the game is gone. The game is not gone. We are playing the game the exact same way that everybody else has been playing the game for the last 4 years, and beating us in games where we should be winning off of some bullshit. So for me, I'm very happy that we're now also doing the bullshit to win the games. I'll take whatever I can get, man. Whatever I can get. Oh no, not the Boston singer. Rest in peace. Rip. Major Mom, what's up? Welcome to the chat. Yeah, this makes sense. Harry Styles explains how One Direction pressured to give a lot of ourselves away to the public effectively. I think that's the case of anybody who's like a superstar, right? Like, you get to be a certain level, I think, in this industry, and like you are, you know, it's sacrifice and it's compromise and it's not just being a normal person. So this actually doesn't surprise me. It's something I talk to artists about a lot, especially when they're already thinking about getting started out and talking about what they want from this industry. It's like, all right, bro, like, you could be a Harry Styles or a Drake or someone like that, but just know it's not going to be a normal life. You know what I mean? Like, you're not going to live the same way that everybody else does. You're not going to get the same freedoms everybody else does. And similarly, even Chappell Roan confronting people about disregarding her boundaries in Paris. It's kind of also like just a part of the territory. It maybe shouldn't be, but it is. The mic is not for decoration. We are live on Twitch and YouTube. It is for decoration on TikTok. And while I do appreciate the snarky comment, today's not the day. I'm going to tell you that right now, just straight up. The mic is not for decoration. I do a bunch of things, but it's just not on TikTok. TikTok is here as a secondary. We're already Twitch and YouTube first. So if you want to submit music, you can. Nero.fan/KayvanMD. If you don't, that's totally fine. Yeah, no, today's not the day. I had a long day at work, so I'm tired. So my patience is much lower than it usually is. Usually I'd be like, whatever. No, it's not. Today, I'm tired. It's hot in this room. I'm being grumpy when it's too hot in the room as well. We're gonna have some fun today. We're gonna try and get through as many songs as possible. We got about 25 in the queue right now total. We got 3 in the paid skip queue. 4 in the paid skip queue. Every 5 paid skips we do a free skip, but if we get through the paids, we'll just do free ones. I don't really give a fuck. I'm just here to listen to music, tell you guys what I think, hopefully playlist some songs and follow some artists as well. So if you are here and you want to submit some music, like I said, it's free to submit. Always go to Nero.fm/KayvanMD. If you're on Twitch or YouTube with us, it's easier, albeit because the microphone's plugged in there. I'm kidding. It's just easier because we have automatic command set up, so you can't just say !submit or !skip if you want to get bumped up for free, or if you want to do paid skip, and that's totally up to you. I'm not really pressed about it either. All right, we're gonna get into some music in a second, man. We've done enough. I'll kind of do the breakdown of who I am, what I do, and all that shit in a second. But if you are here and, like I said, have not submitted, just make sure you get submissions in. It's always free. Right now, we are listening to the songs we found on live stream playlist as well, which you can find on Spotify. You can find that in my link tree, all of those things. It's easy. We try to make things as easy as possible for you guys. And yeah, that's it. All right, let's get into it, man. So, if you are here for the first time and you have no idea what I do or what I'm doing here, my name is Kayvan. I am the Director of Artist and Label Relations at Genius, and also the founder of the Kayvan's House community, which is a community for independent and emerging artists to get music feedback, playlists, content, all kinds of things. I don't charge for any of that stuff. All that is free. This is one aspect of what we do there too as well. Twitch.tv, or sorry, that message took me out. Yeah, I know the time change is a weird... We just hate time change. I hate time change. Time change is trash. So that's what I do in my day job. Kayvan's House is the platform where we support all of you guys through content, playlists, all kinds of other things too. We'll be following you off the Kayvan's House page today if we like what we hear. So if you want to submit, like I said, !submit in the chat. !skip if you want to get into our paid skip queue, which is totally up to you. It is just there because people asked for a paid skip queue, and so we gave them one. So if you want to guarantee a song gets played in full today, you can. Just make sure you add it to our paid skip queue, and, you know, it's only $5 for us. $10 if you want to get into the super skip, which is much cheaper than everybody else who's doing this. And we've also been doing this for longer and have a better community, in my opinion. So that's that. I'll be giving feedback on your songs. I'll be letting you know what I think about the songs. I'll be playlisting songs that I like. If there's things that I think can improve, we're going to focus on that. If you are in the chat with us listening to the music as well, please also contribute your feedback on these songs. We do want to know what you think of things, especially if you think something could be improved upon, and especially if it's a really, really specific thing. If you have like technical knowledge or experience doing production, arrangement, writing, mixing, whatever it is, let us know what you think of the songs too, because that is a big part of what we do here. There's really only one rule, and that's to be respectful of each other. If you're not respectful of each other, like I said, today's not the day. I'm gonna be super disrespectful to you also, and it's probably gonna start some beef, and that just is what it is. All right, so if you are in the chat, make sure you submit your music. I can't wait to hear it. I would love to find some new music today. Hopefully this wakes me up a little bit. It is so fucking hot in this room, and I just can't get over how hot it is. Ugh. Nairobi, what's up? Welcome, 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 welcome. We're about to get started here in a second. We're just about to get into some of these new songs that you guys have submitted. Again, if you're in the chat and you have not submitted yet, all you have to do is say !submit if you're on YouTube or Twitch, and !skip if you want to figure out how to skip the queue and get added to our paid skip queue too. We bring it to Travio South. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right, let's get into some songs, man, so you guys can see how this goes. We got 5 paid skips that we're starting with. If we get done with those and there's no more paid skips, we'll just do some free ones. Like I said, I'm just here to listen to music and find new artists. Starting with Be That Way. Sorry, not Bet That Way. Be That Way by Stats Harlem today. His message says, "What's up, Kayvan? Been a hot minute, but I got some dope I'd love to share. This is my new song, Be That Way, that stems off that weird two-sided coin of love. On one side, it feels sweet, nostalgic, and real, while on the other, it's messy, toxic, and kind of heartbreaking. Some things change while some things don't. This is my happy, sad boy vibe with a little bounce. Still a little punk life softness to it. If you like music that lives a little on the emotional edge, but still catchy and bouncy, I think this one will land. All right, let's check it out. All right, fuck yeah, bro. I'm excited to hear it. Let's get into some of these songs so you guys can see what this goes like in here. Be That Way, Stats. Up first. Let us know what you think in the chat. And if you're with us on TikTok, go to Nero.fm/KayvanMD to submit. We are live on Twitch and YouTube as well at KayvanMD on both.
Still remember things you say. Yeah. Some things never change.
I actually like this one.
Yeah.
Got a little like cutty, little drum vibe to it. Actually, drum is probably the right reference here. Like, to me, this feels a little bit more like drum than anything else.
Why you gotta be that way? Oh, you leaving, baby, can't you stay? Want you all, can't be having me. Tell me really who you wanna be. Yeah, hit a step back, took a shot, see how it felt. We the stretch things so point to know what it says.
Let us know what you think in the chat. Honestly, vocal performance is pretty solid for me on this one.
Keep me stressing that all, one in the bed.
Mix is also really balanced. I think I prefer when you're in the higher register, the upper register of your voice a little bit more than that lower register personally. At least to me, it hits a little bit more once we get into that upper register. I'm gonna save this one in the playlist if it will let me. There we go. Yeah, save this one in the playlist. I think we're already following stats on Instagram as well. I kind of like the fact that it's not like the most accurate vocal delivery. Like, it's not like, it gets a little pitchy at times, but I think in like a really cool stylistic way, which is why I compare it to drum a little bit, because I feel like drum kind of has this approach vocally to his performance as well. Let us know what you think in the chat though. Stats Harlem122 on Instagram. Major Mom says it's a vibe. It definitely feels a little bit more like this spring summer weather, you know what I mean? Like, things get started a little bit hotter. It kind of feels right for those moments. You got the windows down, you're driving around. Biggest feedback probably is kind of like on that lower register vocal delivery. Like, when you get into those lower notes, sometimes it maybe feels a little bit messier than when you get into that upper register. So for me, that's probably the thing that stands out the most. I did playlist it though, because I like the way it felt overall. It is something that I would listen to. It is something that I enjoy. Yeah, good stuff. Good work, man. I think I've heard that one before as well, and I enjoyed it. Nairobi says, low-key added to my playlist. Go for Broke says, Def had a dope vibe. Yeah, like, look, I am very pro a good vibe in music, and I think there's a lot of things that I will overlook if the song feels good as a listener. And I think, you know, though there's maybe things that I would get super picky about if I was the producer on that, or if I was like the manager working on it, I think overall I probably lean towards just enjoying that one more than anything because it felt good. And definitely, yeah, like the drum, FKA Shelly, like, or Shelly FKA drum, whatever his name is now, reference, I think, especially when we're talking about the vocal performance, is probably, to me, where it feels like the most, you know, like that's the audience. Like, if you can hit that audience, you'll be in a really good place kind of vibe. DJ Tyrannosaurus Flex just followed us, and that is a fucking amazing username. Welcome to the community, DJ Tyrannosaurus Flex. We got Go for Broke with No Air up next. This one's out Friday 3/13. The track inspired a whole new world of music for my project that I'll be releasing this year. Hope y'all dig it. All right, let's see what's up. Let's see if we like it. No Air, Go for Broke. Let us know what you think in the chat. Love the stuttery, glitchy start to this already. Ronan, thank you so much for the love on TikTok as well, man. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you want to submit, near.fan/KayvanMD to submit for free. I really like Go for Broke. I know this is a fact. So Go for Broke music on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. This new stuff's really hitting the spot for me, though. It's like a real sweet spot musically. Production-wise and vocal performance-wise. It's got such a nice mix in it. There's so much like great movement. The effects work is really good. The harmonies and the vocal arrangement is stand out for me as well. Appreciate it, Ronan. It's cool. It's such a cool intersection of like anti-pop, which we talked about last week, alt pop and kind of like alternative R&B. I like it. It's like dark but not too dark at the same time. Ooh. Nice development. Really interesting choice of going from a drum break into a more kind of like halftime drum progression. But I like it. I do like this a lot. Do I sign rhythm artists? I'll listen to rhythm artists. I'm not really signing anyone right now, if I'm being honest. I was for a while. Oh, I gotta change the title of the stream. I was for a while. Right now, I am actually back to the content side of things at Genius. So I'm working on original content, branded content, live events, a couple different things. But I manage a bunch of artists as well. I guess I forgot to introduce that part of what I do. But I do a little bit of everything on the music industry side of things these days. A lot of music curation as well. But I like to listen to everything, and I playlist a lot, and I make content about a lot of artists. So. This one's so good, bro. I wish I was signing artists, honestly, because this is probably something I'd want to work on. No way, Go For Broke, super dope. I'm a big fan. Go For Broke Music on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you aren't already. Just genuinely a really, really talented artist. You produce that one yourself as well? That comes out on the 13th. So if you are in the chat and Go For Broke, make sure you put it in my release calendar too, because I want to make sure that we support that when it drops. Friday 3/13, man. I'm getting to South by on Friday, so hopefully I have time to make this playlist on Saturday morning. But no, co-produce that one with a dude named Riley Aki. You guys have a really, really cool kind of like chemistry together on the track as well. I like that one a lot. Great job. Really don't have any feedback on the oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry, it's one of those days today. Very tired, very warm, hard to think. I'm gonna be struggling to get my words out today. Yeah, it's just everything about that one felt good to me. I don't really have any feedback. That's going straight in the playlist when it drops. That's all I can say. Backbite, New Saint up next. New album out. Hope you like the heavier vibes. Ooh, I generally do like heavier vibes. So let's see what's up with this. Backbite, let us know what you think in the chat. Ivo Asanto on Instagram. You are very welcome, man. If you're in the chat, you want to submit some more, feel free to submit some more too. We're here. It's going to be a quiet stream today by the looks of things, so I'm happy to just listen to whatever you guys send in. Fuck it. Oh, I do like these heavier vibes from you, bro. I can't even pretend like I don't. This is maybe my favorite thing I've heard from you so far, to be completely honest. Let us know what you think in the chat, but I think this is my favorite mix on your vocal. I do wish they were up a little bit more in the overall mix, just so they stand out and touch more than the production. Like, it's a little bit too heavy on the production side of things, I think, as far as volume goes. Let us know what you think in the chat. As always, we want to know what you think. Of course, man, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening to the playlist as well. I love the playlist, man. I have a great time making them. Sounds dope. I like the overdriven everything, says Major Moment. I do too. I mean, in all honesty, I think the distortion and kind of the heaviness of it all is like one of the biggest pieces that really speaks to me. I do think, like I said, the volume on the vocals could come up just a tiny bit more. I think the sung moments probably stand out to me a little bit more than the rapped moments. Like, just truthfully, I think, like, between those two sections, like, to me, the sung parts really kept my attention. The rap parts lose me a little bit more. But like I said, like, I think this, sound-wise, is probably closer to what I want to hear from you overall. I do really like the top-line melody and the chorus on this one. Yeah, the rap parts for me that maybe just aren't as... There's not as much attitude in them as there is in the sung moments. For me, lean into the sung moments. I think those are the really, really good ones. Black by Pearl Jam. If you want to submit some Pearl Jam, you can. Just go to Nero.fam/KayvanMD. So I will say that's not generally what we're reviewing on stream, just because this is more independent, artist-focused, smaller artist-focused. I'm curious to know what this last like 50 seconds is going to be also. Because a part of me maybe feels like it doesn't need this additional like 3 to 4 minute section. But we'll see. Norby said, this is so hard, bro, not gonna lie. I really did enjoy this one. Like I said, for me, really the only kind of feedback that I could possibly have, I think, on this is just rap parts didn't really like do it for me quite as much as some of these other really amazing moments. Especially the chorus. The chorus is standout to me. I think this is maybe one of the better choruses I've heard from you, period. But, like I said, the rap moments maybe didn't quite get me as much. Overall, like the sound, I would probably encourage you to make more in this space overall, because I'm curious to see what you do with it, and sing more too. I actually think the sung moments, you sung vocal was really what caught my attention the most. Evo Esanto on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow. Silk and Sequins by Ashavari up next. Then another paid skip, and we'll do our first free skip of the night after that. If you are in the chat and you want to submit, please go ahead and do it. It's free for you to submit. I don't know why you wouldn't. ! Submit to submit your music. ! Skip to skip the queue. If you're with us on TikTok, go to Nero.fan/KayvanMD to submit your music. Silk and Sequins, Ashavari up next. First thing that kind of catches my attention here is some of the sound choices in the production. Not crazy about this open hi-hat. It's just like a little stock sounding, I think. Kick is a bit loud. You can kind of hear the clipping happening too. Vocals actually feel pretty good, especially when we get into some of these like faster sections here too. This is out of Brampton. I don't know if we're gonna be able to find this artist's socials. Okay, Ashavari with a bunch of underscores. I think the song here is actually really decent. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm not upset about the song at all. Right? I think the song is a really solid song. The mix on the beat leaves a little to be wanted, I think, just from a blending standpoint. Like, there are certain things that really stand out that maybe shouldn't or don't need to stand out quite as much, especially within the drums. I like the melodic elements in the production, but maybe feel like they're a bit too buried as well in the mix. Tarek says I can hear it. The song is actually pretty solid, like the song itself, right? Ashavari is like, I don't know, like 6 or 7 underscores, but if you just search Ashavari, you'll find it. Ashavari, sorry. This one's called Silk and Sequins. Structure is good. I maybe wish there was a little bit more variation. A lot of my notes are really production notes, not necessarily vocal notes. I think the vocals are pretty solid on this. Vocals are probably the most enjoyable piece of this song and the writing, to me personally. Yasim with Built to Last up next, and then we'll get our first free skip of the night. As always, if you want to submit your music, it is free to submit, and when we do these free skips, it is everybody who submitted their music, so I would just submit your music anyway. Even if you're not going to do a paid skip, that's fine. I'm not pressed about that. Though if you did want to do a paid skip, we do not have a super long queue tonight, so you will definitely get played pretty quickly if you do a paid skip. Built to Last, Yasin up next, going to drop in a few months before the World Cup. I love it. World Cup themed music. Don't know if you guys have heard the World Cup theme this year, but it sucks. It's not good. So I hope this one is better. Shout out to Shakira, who probably had the best World Cup one ever.
I want to ball like FIFA. I want to swipe my visa.
Yasin B26 on Instagram. This is tough already. You gotta try and figure out how to submit this for the EAFC, bro.
They put me last, so I had my reasons. Cause I'm born to win. Built to last. Can't let any
Cheat code, what you can do. I don't know that this will necessarily guarantee a placement, but if you go to LinkedIn, and then you just search
MVP like
EAFC
Hakimi, I got plays
music
in my tea phone. She wanna
supervisor.
come and see me, Habibti, I'm working, I'll see you soon. Remember back then they
You
laughed when I
should,
said
in
I rapped, I was
theory.
back in school. Now when I go back home, everybody tell me
Be able to find somebody who works on it.
Swina jelly, Ezzy, Husni and Shufik, Debo. Man, these flus bizarre right now, but I got you, that's forever.
This sounds really good. Outside of the master being a little quiet, this one sounds and feels pretty good.
Let them talk they shit, I laugh 'cause I know they can't do well. Prove 'em wrong.
You have to do a little digging, but I bet you can find it. Honestly, I bet you could Google it. I like this one too. Shout out Stats, who says this is wavy. I like this.
I wanna swipe my visa. I wanna play right now. Coach put me in, can't send no bleachers. 2026
Who does
all
music
season.
supervision
I'm undefeated.
for
My rap boys
EAFC
coming in
video
first. They
game?
put me last, so I had my reasons.
Let's see.
Cause I'm born to win. Built to
Steve
last.
Schnurr.
Can't let any
There you go.
circumstances ever hold me back. Cause I'm born to
EA
win.
Music Group.
Built to
Boom.
last. Trophies on my mind. Think it's time
There's
we
an
bring
article
it
even.
back. Yeah.
It is an article even. A lot of digging. Love it. Damn, this is actually sick. Sorry, I'm reading this myself right now. Ooh. Okay, so not as easy as you think, but now you know who the guy's name is or what the guy's name is. You can try and find him yourself if you look on LinkedIn or if you look anywhere else. And I'm sure there's a way to get music in front of him, but to me, that one felt perfect for trying to get it on EAFC. I want the hook to be more voices. I think that makes sense. Honestly, I would suggest, like, if this is going to be heavily themed around like things like EAFC or around the World Cup, I would go and listen to some of the elements that they pull in for those like soccer specific competition songs, because there's always some sort of a tie-in, I feel like, thematically. This one feels really good, but I actually like the hook being more of a chanted vocal suggestion, because that does feel like a sports thing, right? Where it's like you've got the crowd singing the thing along too. Yeah, I fuck with that, bro. Honestly, like, look, I'm a Yassine fan pretty consistently. There's never really been a song I think that we've listened to from Yassine that I haven't really enjoyed. And I think one of the things I really like is just his energy on the track overall. Like, there's always like a really good delivery on the vocal. There's always like a nice little melodic moment. The bars are always actually like interesting and fun to listen to, and the beat choices are always really good. There's a lot of energy in the songs, and I just think, you know, for a young artist, he's making really, really solid music, and consistently so as well. So yeah, look, I'm a Yassine fan. That one's called Built to Last. It comes out later in the year, like closer towards the World Cup. So definitely make sure you go follow Yassine B26 on Instagram. Valerie by Tarek up next. Vocals might sound a bit off, as I just got an updated beat and I don't have a clean demo a cappella with this song. I want to make sure people are engaged throughout and not just up to the first verse. So any advice would be sweet. All right, cool. Let's get him. Let's see what's up. If you're in the chat too, you want to submit, it's always free. Nero.fan/KayvanMD if you want to submit your music. Get in there and submit some songs, okay?
Oh, Valerie, I know that you can see from me. You can see from me, see from my life. You wanna see the best of me because you believe in
This one feels like a very classic, like R&B pop song, honestly. Like early 2000s kind of vibe immediately.
Endings for us, not in our love. I'm thinking about somebody else even when I'm with you. And I'm
Delicious.
messing
Let us know what you think in the
with
chat.
another heart once we fall apart. Valerie, I want you to know that I've been misunderstood. I fucked you from behind even though I had my eyes closed.
Tarek Music on Instagram.
I want you to believe in love and never holds. I never thought that you would be the one to hold me to my
There's definitely some writing stuff that I think can improve in this one personally. Like, there's just like a couple lyrics that I don't know that they get the point across the right way, if that makes sense. Anna, what's up? Welcome to the chat. I like the melody choices, I like the vocal layering on this. Literally not at all today, Anna. Like, we're fucking... There's 29 in the queue overall. The paid skip queue is like very light. We'll do some free skips after we get done with the paid skips, but, you know, if you want to guarantee you get played, today's a great day to do it. You basically be next. There's like one song after this. But yeah, no, it's a super quiet day today in the chat, which is fine, but I'm in this hot ass room right now, so I don't know that I'm gonna make it to 2 hours. It's fucking so hot in here. I hate it when it gets like this. All right, upsides on this one for me, vocal arrangement for sure, right? Like, I like the way the vocals are stacked. I think you've not overcomplicated anything on the melodic side of things, which is nice. You know, that was one of the complaints that I had about the last song you sent on us. The times it felt a little overcomplicated. This one is the opposite. This one is like perfectly simple so far. There's a couple lines here or there that I feel like could maybe be written in a different way to get the point across, especially earlier on in the song. But I do think that the delivery overall is pretty solid on this, rhythmically and melodically. Definitely just easier to listen to because of the maybe like the less vocal layers that are happening. Yeah, definitely things I like about this one. I think my biggest thing is like in comparison to the last song you sent over, it's just way easier to listen to. You know what I mean? Just because there's not too much clashing vocally, it allows us to really focus on that lead vocal and then those like 1 or 2 backing vocals that really, really accentuate that lead, which is great. So to me, that's the best part about this one, is that there is more of a focus, especially on the lead vocal, which is great. You love to hear it. I think, especially in that beginning half of the song, there's like a couple lines here or there that I think you could maybe write in a different way, like I said, to just kind of get that point across of the song a little bit better. Maybe a couple words here or there that I don't know that you necessarily need. Heisman, what's up? Send my link last stream, but I missed. Yeah, I don't know that we got to it last stream. And yeah, Tag Music on Instagram if you want to go follow. Make sure you go support on that one. All right, we got a couple more paid skips that have come in. Beautiful. We got Major Moment and then Connie Roses. If we get through these two, when we just do some free skips, that's fine. But if you do want to guarantee a song gets played on stream today, it's a little bit of a quieter one, so you know it'll happen quicker. If that's what you're looking for, if you want to get in and out of here a little bit faster, you can. But all you have to do is hit !skip if you want to learn how to do that. If not, don't worry. We're gonna play the songs anyway. I might just need to open the window in a minute because it has just not cooled down. I really thought closing the blind would make it cool down in here a little bit, and it has drastically not made a fucking difference at all. And it's just it's so uncomfortably warm. I hate it. If you can't tell, I am not a fan of extremely warm weather. I would much rather be absolutely freezing fucking cold and put a hoodie on than feel the way that it feels right now. Major Moment, Not That Broken. Let us know what you think in the chat. I remember you guys. Video quality is still really high. Don't know if I love the vocal mix on this vocal. At least in this like more like spoken part at the beginning. This part sounds good. Totally much prefer the vocalist voice in this part of their vocal range than in that lower range, personally. This part's the sweet spot. You should be able to write a note. I don't know why you couldn't. Everyone else has put notes in there. Did you put something bad? Are you? Is it you? Melody's really good here too. Self-report, I'm dead, bro. I think there's like little things in the delivery here or there where it's like I kind of want you to lean into the kind of like grittier, heavier sound. Second time no option, only ideal. Dude, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, to me, when the vocal is a little bit more aggressive from this vocalist, it hits. It's the verse sections that don't quite do it for me as much in the delivery. Sick. Crazy breakdown. Let us know what you think in the chat. Heisman said this could be a nice, cool highlight reel song for Black Ops 1 Zombies. Connie says, interesting EDM elements combined with this. I like the little synths that make their way through the mix. Instrumentation is really nice. Yeah, I think for me, it's just like, there's something about these vocals. There's something about those vocals specifically, like in the verses around like the kind of like the first line, second line, where I don't know if it's like something about the delivery. It's not that they don't feel super confident, but like I think when we get into these screamed vocals, especially from the female vocalists, like in the chorus, there's just something else in them that feels like it lacks from that. You know what I mean? It is cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I do think it's really cool. But it's just like as soon as this vocal hits right here, bro, it's like, I'm in. Yeah, I don't know what it is, bro, but it's that shift. Like, as soon as we go from that verse section into this chorus section, it's like, whoa. And I just wish that I was feeling that all the way throughout in the vocal performance, if that makes sense. But I do think you get, like, when it gets really heavy in that breakdown, the breakdown is absolutely fucking perfect. So just keep it up. Major Dot Moment on Instagram. You guys have grown a lot in social following, too, since last time. Shout out to you. You're definitely putting in the work. I think that was one of the things I said to you guys, too, was just kind of, like, doing more on the content side of things. You guys have really taken that advice and run, bro. Good shit. Keep sending me stuff because I actually really enjoy it. I think like these little things are just the things that like I would look at. I think it's the difference between a band becoming like a band I absolutely love and a band being like a band that has songs that I like, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I think for me to like really love a band, like, and everything they do, it's like when they perfect all of these little things that maybe I hear or notice, that's probably when that shift happens of me being like, damn, like I love this. Oh my God. Because there's a lot of bands that are like that now where it's like, I really, really like what I hear, but is this like a band that I'm going to listen to all the time? Maybe not, maybe. Right now I'm super obsessed with this band Girl Scout. And it's not quite the same thing, but I was showing it to, Kristen and Vera the other day, and they were like, oh, but you like this because it reminds you of My Chem. And it kind of does, I think, like, composition-wise, but I just, like, this came out this past Friday, and I can't stop listening to it. So I'm going to share it with you guys first, and we'll get back into your songs in a second. And this band's called Girl Scout. You can find this in the New Music With This playlist that we update on Saturday. Child With Me is screaming, right? Aren't they sick? Girl Scout the band, only 8,000 followers on Instagram, which feels kind of crazy to me. But yeah, a new find for me. They're from Sweden. And they're sick. It sounds so dope as go for rubber music. Definitely get into it. Yeah, this is a fucking brand new find for me. This song only has 39,000 streams, which is crazy. They playing anywhere anytime soon? No, they're just touring Sweden right now. Fuck! Sweden and Europe. Jealous. I don't know why this thinks I'm in LA. I'm not. Who's this singing? The singer of Girl Scout. I don't know what her name is. She's sick though. I really like it. I'm gonna have to listen to Trappa till Himlen, which is probably in Swedish, but oh, bro, I love Devin again. Super HD. You don't need to put me on. Don't worry. That whole project is fire. We're big Devin again fans in this house. Derby says my socks low-key flew off. We are, yeah. We're big fucking Devin again fans over here, bro. Cherry Cola's amazing. This whole EP, this In Order EP is amazing. Skittles, I love. Over Again, I love. Head actually was a song I put in my playlist recently. Deep and I Can't Dress Myself. Look. Fuck it. We're gonna change what this stream is. When people don't come here and send music in, I'm just gonna show you guys and put you on to music for 2 hours and have fun doing it. And that's that now. Lovely says, what's up? If you want to submit some music, go to Nero.fan/KayvanMD. I am listening to your music submissions and it is free to submit. But try out What Do You Want From This by Peach Fuzz. Okay, let's check out Peach Fuzz. I don't know if I know. What do you want from this? That's such a perfect drop right there. Yeah, you can send as many songs as you want. You can send your songs, other people's songs. If you want to submit, just go to this link above me, Nero.fan/KayvanMD. It's free for you to submit, okay? You know what's crazy? I do know Peach Fuzz. No, I don't. Okay, let's check out Peach Fuzz. Where are they from? Australia? Okay, we're gonna save this too. I'm gonna put this in the songs we found on live stream because this counts. You guys can just put me on a music you like, and I'm down to just listen to music you like also. This doesn't have to be like just a strict, you send me a song, I give you feedback. Like, we can just share music and have fun. That's kind of what this started like, so. Ooh, I do like this a lot. When did this drop? 2023? Can't believe I missed this one. Okay, if you like this, Swooper HD, you need to go follow this playlist of mine. Then I'm gonna put into the chat. I'm gonna wait for the chorus, don't worry. I like this a lot. I have a lot of music like this that I put in my playlist every week. And then also this Discover Monthly playlist that I do every month is also got a lot of stuff like this in it that I've been finding because of like Devin Again and artists kind of in that space. No way, they took the song down. I like this a lot. Let's go follow Peach Fuzz too. Also love a band with 2 AAPI members. That makes me really happy. As a AAPI member myself. Only 18,000 followers is crazy. This is sick. Oh, Black Odyssey is so sick. I like Black Odyssey a lot. Yeah, I'm a Black Odyssey fan. What else dropped this last week that I'm super into? The Carol Addis project. If you haven't listened to Carol Addis, we're actually dropping an at-home with interview with her on Wednesday that I'm super excited about. This is the song that's been stuck in my fucking head. I can't stop singing this song.
Taking the time out of your day.
It's just been on repeat since it dropped. It came out maybe a month or 2 months ago. And it's like on the pop side of things, this is in my head.
Looking to pick a fight with me.
What else, man? What else came out?
I wanna leave, I wanna go.
We got new Rich last week. We got new Saya last week. This Palette Knife song is really cool. No, I listen to everything. I work in hip hop and R&B, but I listen to pop. I listen to really like dance, gospel, like folk, rock, metal, emo shit. Like I love music, bro. I listen to everything. Amazing honey, look at me, I shine like a big star. I like the intersection of genre as well, Swooper. Like that. I like to get in between all the steps. What's a fun fact? Tell me the fun fact. I always like a fun fact. Alan City, what's up? Welcome to the chat. This is Carol Addis. The song's called Turns Out I'm Amazing. It's from a new project that just came out this last week, which is called Worst Person in the World, I think? Yeah, Worst Person in the World. It's a quiet queue, so I'm just showing music that I like that came out last week right now. Yeah, literally just vibing the fuck out. It's cool, right? Hey, bro, we got a quiet queue. Fuck it. Oh, no way Broke is putting this project out. I had no idea. Broke is killing it right now. If you guys don't know what Broke is, definitely go check them out as a distro company. It's so cool. I love this, man. Also produced by a woman, which you love to see. Send it in, man. Send it in. We're here to get feedback along the process of creating music as well. That's like kind of what I want this to be, is like, I'm amazing, honey. Look at me, I shine like a big star.
But you're wishing I would figure out it was your voice that was all poisoning on you in Paris.
It's so good, dude. I love the production on this so much. Black Odyssey's your uncle? No fucking way, bro. I love Black Odyssey. Let's see what we got saved, bro. He's actually somebody who makes it into, like, anytime he pops up, he ends up in my playlist. Lay Low, which came out recently. Possessed, I love. Off of the new album, Mood Control. Black Vintage is a really good project. I think I randomly, because also it doesn't say that I have a lot saved in here, which is a lie. It's just I keep putting it in my Discover Monthly playlist, and then it's in a playlist but doesn't end up in my library. Annoying. It's one of the most annoying things that happens to me. I'll playlist a song and then not put it in my library, and then I forget after I've removed it from the playlist and updated the playlist. Anyway, that's amazing. That's really great. Found this song from Salarymen the other day. This Australian duo, also really sick. But I really wanted to show you the song from Vile. This all-girl punk group. I don't know where they're from. Minneapolis. You shout out to Minneapolis also one time. This is why I say I listen to everything, though, because it does. I mean, it's this. It's Carol Addis. It's fucking Girl Scout. It's Lareezy, who I love on the hip-hop side of things right now. This song from Palette Knife, they're like a Midwest emo band I just found the other day too. 15,000 monthly listeners. The song's called Mimic. It just came out. So hard. And then we'll go to something like this from Hunter, which also not a huge artist. But just so you know, the extremes of what I listen to. Just so you understand the extremes of what I'm listening to. There's some jazz in this playlist as well this week. A little soul. Definitely a lot of hip-hop and R&B in here this week as well. But this is where I'm at from a dance perspective. You also tell me how to produce everything I sing you in the past. Oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome, bro. All right, let's get back into your songs. There's a couple more in the queue now. I don't even be outside like that. So, like, the rave music is it's crazy that I enjoy the rave music, but I'm genuinely enjoying the rave music at home, in my room. This was one of my favorite hip-hop finds this last week. Shillelagh. I think Irish from Ireland. But I just heard this and I thought it was so hard.
Let's get fucked up, I'm up, let's fuck. I ain't never gonna let this shit down. Artificial love in my cup, go that shit up. I'm in London, about to burn this bitch down. Let's get
I really just genuinely love music, guys. I have so much fun doing music discovery and just trying to find shit. It really is my favorite thing to do. Easily number 2 on the playlist this week. Easily. One of the easiest choices I made last week. If you want to follow, also highly recommend. It's hard, right? She.Lele, Lailii, under 10,000 followers. What can I say? I love to be early. Super, don't worry. We're going to get into some free skips in a second anyway. There's 32 in the queue. It doesn't mean we're going to play all 32 before we get to you. Don't worry. For the people who are here, once we get into our like free skip section, you can also do a paid skip if you want. It's only $5. But it does give Doechii vibes. Anyway, when I heard this shit, I was just like, yeah, this is an easy, immediate save for me. And let me give you guys one more. I'm gonna give you one more, and we'll get back into your songs. You know what? Ooh, which one, man? This one's so tough, man. What the fuck? Okay. Let's do Fake Friend by Mikkel. This was another standout for me this Friday. We've listened to Michael here before on stream as well. NY___KEL. This was another standout for me in this past New Music Friday as well. I'm super into this sound overall though, I would say right now, especially like on the R&B and kind of like old R&B, old pop space. Like, I think this is a really good kind of like combination of like the Dijon McGee type production with like almost a harder kind of vocal, like almost a more hip hop approach to the vocal. I mean, I did not build the platform. I couldn't tell you how complicated it is because genuinely haven't used it from that side. But everybody else seems to think it's easier. So if it's like drastically more difficult for everybody, please let me know. But, you know, I'm sorry that it was more complicated for you. Oh, I love Ashe Muno also. Ashe Muno is a really, really dope artist. All right, let's get back into your songs. Addiction, Nice Wreck remix by Connie Roses. Finally remixed the song to put it on Spotify and Apple. Could you give me mixed feedback before I finalize? All right, let's check it out. Let us know what you think in the chat while we listen to this one. We'll back to your music now for a little bit. We'll get through these paid skips. We'll do another free skip at random after that. I do think vocals could maybe come up still a touch. Please, thank you so much for liking the live as well. That could be why. What country are you in right now, Christian? If you're with us on YouTube, hello. Welcome in, Kev. I like this one. I like this one. The way this one feels. You can do a sub if you want instead, Christian. Just let me know when you have, and I'll go find you in the queue. It's just I don't like to tell everyone to do that, but if you're having a hard time, I'll let you do it that way. This one feels really good, but I do think your vocals could come up a touch. Kev, the submit, sorry. Nightbot is really slow on YouTube for some reason, but it's there. I actually love the production. The combination of the vocal and production is really nice here too. I'm live on YouTube and Twitch. It's just KayvanMD on both as well. But the audio is a little bit better, the video is a little bit better. We have the thing on screen and everything. Connie Rose is on Instagram. This one feels good, bro. I don't know if I would change anything about this.
shackles of addiction, cocaine on phone screens. You live in your phone, I'm living a dream. I need what I'm on. Everything
Christian, what's your artist name again, bro?
we were free. We used to be free. Tell me what you need. Got you for the free.
For what it's worth, I do still need you to submit via Nero, even if you don't do the like paid skip that way. That was Connie Rose's Addiction Nice Wreck remix. I really enjoyed this one a lot. It's probably one of my favorite songs I've heard from you so far. I think all around, production, vocal go really nice together. I actually love the sample work in it. I think it accents what you do vocally really, really well. Yeah, maybe the only thing I would say is I do think the vocals could come up a tiny bit just to make sure that they're the focus of what listeners are listening to. But that's about it. Other than that, I really enjoyed it. Adam said if you want to keep the show to 1 to 6, keeps to a 5-minute track to skip. I'm sorry. This is a 6-minute long song. It is trance. It's 7 minutes long. Sorry. It's the extended. What I will say is trance, so this kind of makes sense because trance songs generally are like this. Long. They want you to get kind of lost in them. You know what I mean? I'm gonna try and give you as much of the 7 minutes as I can. This is the extended mix. I'm gonna try and give you as much of this as I can. Because right now the intro is actually moving really well, which is good. You might lose me on the outro. Christian, I do not see a submission in the Nero link, so please make sure you submit in there. Dead Metronome, what's up? Thank you for the paid skip. You're going to be up next, okay? Kick is maybe a touch loud in this mix, but it's kind of not the end of the world. It's really kicking, you know? I actually do like this so far. I'm curious to see what happens in this middle section where it starts to build back up again, though. Because that in itself is 3 minutes long. I don't think you lose me in these sections. I think if you lose me as a listener, it's probably in this 3-minute window right here where things are kind of rebuilding back up. But also, I'm going to keep in mind, this is the extended mix. This is for being played in the clubs, in the raves. There's probably some mixing happening, some chops happening in the, you know, the break is long but vibey, drop is worth it, I think. Okay, let's see what's up. Yeah, it's just trance structure. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing that I'm also kind of taking into account here is like, trance is not generally what I listen, like even in the electronic space, trance is generally not what I'm listening to. Strictly for the absolute length of the songs, it's always kind of been that way for me. I think they get like a little too loopy after a while. And it just, sometimes that's the thing that loses me more than anything. This is okay so far. I feel like it's not the most high tempo dance song either, so even though it's 7 minutes long, it doesn't necessarily feel that way because it's like the tempo and the way things move and the arrangement don't make it feel as long. At least so far. Like we're about 3.5 minutes in. It's moved pretty quickly. At 128, yeah. It's definitely a little karma. I'm not mad at this though so far. Lovelies, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hello. Sorry, I'm a little bad at checking my YouTube chat because I have to have it open in a separate window. But I'm checking, I promise. Fox, what's up? If you want to submit, nerd.fm/KayvanMD to submit for free. It is kind of a vibe, I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like I should be like doing some sort of like gaming at the same time right now. I really like the sound design. I do absolutely want to compliment the synth choices and honestly even the arrangement and just all the sound choices. People rolling their faces off and crying or something. For sure, I could see that being what this is for. Mundo, what's up? How you doing? Okay, we got through that section. Honestly, you didn't lose me in that section. I think if you don't lose me in that section, you're probably not losing me at all. Could definitely hear this as a club remixed. Yeah, 100%. This is definitely in a mix. You know what I mean? No, honestly, you've done a really good job of this. It is a really, really nice build. And, you know, one of the things I do say a lot, especially to producers, is like the arrangement is super important. I think the way that you've arranged this is really good. For a song that is over 5 minutes long, which is extremely long for a commercial listener, you've managed to hold my attention up until this 5 minute and 20-second mark at least, which is the majority of the time. At this point, I've made it so far into the song, I'd probably just listen to the rest of it just cuz, you know what I mean? So I will applaud you on the arrangement. I think the intro was long enough, not too long. You gave us kind of this first drop. We got some energy, you pulled it back. It's been an experience of building back into this secondary drop. Yeah, works in a Berlin club, works in the clubs overall. But I think you've done a really good job of this. The sound design is awesome. Really great synth choices, really nice little details. Yeah, I do think you're getting closer to it for sure. Honestly, to me, like, look, I don't spend a lot of time listening to music in this space. If I'm listening to something that's 7 or 8 minutes long, it's usually amapiano, but it's the same kind of mindset, I think, on creating a long song like this. It is trancey, it does kind of put you in the zone, like you can't zone out and just kind of get lost in it. I think you've done a good job of making this feel that way without making it feel too repetitive or making it feel like it drags out for too long. Even the length of the sections that we're talking about, though it's a longer song, the sections are all the right length. They're all tastefully, you know, kind of laid out. They could be super long and repetitive and just uninteresting, but I think you've done a really good job of making this stay interesting all the way throughout, which I think is the challenge of a song that is this long in general. This is just the challenge of a song that's 3 minutes and 30 seconds long, let alone 7 minutes long. So, look, to me, you've hit the nail on the head with the thing you're trying to do on this, I think. I don't know if there's any suggestions that I would give outside of the kick maybe feeling slightly loud at times. And that's it. Great work. Good job, Annam. Alarmingly simple, work in progress. Dead Metronome up next. Just started producing, so I'm open to any feedback. Just found your stream. You seem chill. Thank you. So figured I'd try this out. Track isn't done, but I'm kind of stuck, I guess. That's fine. Look, we're here to talk, man. This is some industrial stuff. Okay, let's check it out. Nice short and sweet 2 minute and 4 second runtime. Yeah, Annam or Metronome, what DAW do you use? Liking the sound design so far, liking the drums so far. Dead.metronome on Instagram. Cubase. Whoa. You might be the only person I've ever heard say Cubase. We'll do a free skip after this one, then we'll get back into your paid skips after that. Cubase users are absolutely few and far between. I like the sound design here. I maybe think, if anything, there's maybe a little arrangement work to be done to give it a little more structure. Maybe a little bit of leveling with the vocal, like, samples, too. That little drop is nice at 40 to 50 seconds. This is not... No, we listen to all genres in here. The last two have just been EDM. Idea is fun. I agree with Official Annam. Every day is different in the stream. Some days it's heavily R&B, some days it's heavily hip-hop. Today is a heavily electronic day so far. Okay, the drum change here is a little awkward, I think. I like the idea of a drum change, but I think it maybe doesn't quite transition from the last section to this one as well. That's fine. Look, for anybody who's in the chat, we do have a paid skip queue if you want to do it. It's not expensive. I've tried to make it as cheap as possible, but it will guarantee that you get played on stream today and first, or at least sooner than later, okay? But we'll be doing free skips. I'm going to do a free skip right now. All right, so for me, biggest things on that one, really like the sound design, really like the idea. The only thing that I will say is I do think from an arrangement standpoint, you can make that have a little bit more structure than it does currently have. It does feel like there's a couple sections and change-ups that happen where it's a little jarring. It does take you by surprise a little bit. And just transitioning those moments a little bit smoother, I think will help you keep the listener engaged. A lot of cool ideas in there. A lot of cool sound design moments in there. Vocal sample, maybe a little bit loud. That secondary one that comes in that's maybe a little bit more rapped. And then the other thing that I would say... That's it. I think it's just arrangement in that vocal sample were maybe the things that stood out. But the sound design was cool. Lots of cool ideas. Campbell Moon, Medicine, up next. And we will get back to your paid skips in a second. But we like to do free skips every 5 paid skips. So just know, that's why we're doing this one. Campbell Moon, Medicine.
I was underneath the covers trying to wait it out.
A little bit of work on guitar tone, I think, on this acoustic guitar for me personally. Off rip, that's probably the first thing I hear.
It's just a memory. Now I'm freezing.
Vocal sounds pretty good. Ever so slightly, a little bit of tuning, I think would just smooth it out. Campbell Moon _ on Instagram.
For all the times I wish I knew.
Really nice vocal tone overall. Let us know what you think in the chat.
Don't want anyone to leave. So what am
I would love a little bit more variation, I think, on some of these vocal melodies in the verses.
Yelling, screaming, pushing, shove. I done learned when I was young. You can't put your faith in love.
Maybe some work on the plosives too, on the Fs, Ps, S's.
'Cause he will knock on your front door sooner or later, and she will let him come indoors sooner or later.
Honestly, the guitar tone is probably the biggest thing that really catches my ear.
Never heard such words coming out of her mouth.
Low-key sounds like it's a Taylor, and I think I just don't like the tone of Taylor guitars in general. They're a little bit brighter than Martin's. They have this kind of like tinny sound to them. That's such a weird picky thing, but
That's the way I learned to love. Getting screaming, pushing, shove. I done learned when I was young. You can't put your faith in love. That's the way I learned to love. Getting screaming, pushing, shove. I done learned when I was young. You can't put your faith in love.
lots of things I do like about this one, though. I think the songwriting's pretty solid. Campbell Moon _ on Instagram if you want to go follow. That one song is called Medicine. Biggest thing for me is the guitar tone. That's a very personal thing. I don't think there's anything about the song necessarily that I would change. Maybe a little bit more variation in vocal melody in that first verse. Just kind of little additive details. Like if I think of someone like a Daniel Caesar or like an Odile or something, it's just those little like kind of like extra grace notes here and there at the end of lines. Those tiny switch ups, which I think keep things interesting, keep you on your toes. Vocals could be up a tiny bit more, add harmonies in the background. I think harmonies in the background does feel like what it was lacking a little bit, if I'm being honest. And I think that's kind of why I point to Daniel Caesar even as I'm listening to it, as I'm kind of like singing along with it. You kind of wish there was a little bit more of a vocal arrangement happening in the background around some of those verse moments especially, but definitely in the chorus. And I would agree with you, Super. I think that's probably the thing that I would say. I don't know that they need to be louder, but I do think they can be beefed up, maybe with a little bit more of a vocal arrangement happening around that lead vocal. There were some layers. They did feel a little bit more buried, and I would have liked to hear it expand, I think, a little bit more even on the vocal arrangement side of things. But for me, it's really the guitar tone is probably the biggest thing that like stands out to my ear and makes me be like, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about this one. I think I saved it in the playlist anyway. But I'm just like not a bit like, I don't know. Guitar tone to me is like such an important part of a song that has guitar in it, that like there's just a sweet spot, I think, for all guitar sound with different genres, depending on what the genre is. And for R&B, pop leaning stuff, like I like something that feels a little bit drier, a little bit like warmer. When it's bright and kind of like it has like that kind of metallic tint to it almost, like I don't really ever love the way that sounds, and I think that's definitely a me thing, but that's probably the thing that catches my ear on that one. Unfed Freestyle, you God, up next. Who is you God on Instagram? Crazy White Tims. White Tims is a crazy choice. All right, this is absolutely not in any way, shape, or form that important of a thing, but from a production standpoint, as somebody who does video stuff a lot, when we're gonna fake the live audio performance, I always make sure that the mic cable is plugged into the mic and trails off camera. just cause now, you know what I mean? It's lacking that one element. That's all. From the bottom, y'all ain't really start there. Eventually you'll feel me like I'm teaching y'all braille. Yeah. Getting real chilly, I should zip them on clear. Winter in the city, fucking hate it when it's winning time about. Like I probably would have just got an extra long one and had a trail off cam. Especially with a stationary shot, you know? Get up to the top, no want me to jump. So picture me falling. Taking a hit of this shit just to comment. There ain't no answer for vocal feels a little thin EQ wise. I would widen it up just a bit more personally. Killing these beats, I see yours playing possum. Found peace of mind, but well, fuck it, I lost it. I'll pay up the price for this life, for the cost, and I'm all on the road. Really, the skies, flood after flight, I'm racking a mouse. Give me a few years and I'll need a disguise to walk in the streets, just me and the guys. Picture this image I'm painting, I'm hitting a vis with my baby. Ice on my wrist and my lady. I Benz about this work, so I caught me Mercedes, and then I pulled over to 10 over 80. The speed limit 50, the ticket was crazy. I might do a feature to cover that, pay me. I ain't no go, but a Billy sounds wavy. I'll follow these bucks out of Boston and Brady. A lot of nice alliteration. I don't know whether the vocal sounds slightly muffled, like it's compressing its highs mids, because that's what's happening for sure. A lot of vocalists do this, you know? Realistically, probably what's happening is it's fighting with the sub when there's more of that mid-low in it, because the sub is pretty heavy. Okay, so I say this a lot to rappers. There is a lot of extra words in this that you could probably cut out, right? I like the flow and the lyrics at times. A little bit more high, a little bit mid, a little bit more mids. Tiny. I'm not mad at the auto-tune personally, but if we're going through it. Talking about free smoke, you blowing hot air. You could just cut the butt out. You don't need the butt. It doesn't add anything to the writing. You know what I'm saying? There's times where it's okay. You could take out the so. You don't need that. There, don't need it. My, don't need it. But don't need it. Or well, even, to be honest. I just think it's those little words. Like, one of the things that I tell artists a lot, right, is like, go back into when you've written the thing, go back into it, read through it. Does the word need to be there for the line to make sense? Yes or no? If you don't need the word for the line, like for the story you're telling, cut the word. That's like the best advice I can give anyone in here as a writer. Like, there's just a lot of times where you'll add that extra syllable in there and you don't actually need it. And sometimes the flow will actually be smoother, more memorable, easier to listen to for the audience when you start cutting out some of those extra words you don't need. That's probably the biggest advice I would give you, because there's like quite a few of those instances, I think, in that. Outside of that, from a mix standpoint, it's probably the thing that we're talking about with the EQ being like kind of squashed. And then also, I'm not mad at the auto-tune, so personally I would leave that. I think I like the flow lyrics, those million times. I don't know if auto-tune works on this quick lyricism. So to speak to that, I actually think if you start cutting out some of those extra words, the auto-tune works perfectly, because then it's there. You know what I mean? It's there and you still have it, but it gives you a little bit more space, and you don't necessarily need to like rush out lines as much. There's like a couple lines in there that I feel like you could have like done slightly easier for yourself. I agree. I have a song, personally my favorite, most vulnerable. Almost every line I started with and to me, I feel it ruins it. Like I feel yeah, that's it. You know what I mean? It's just creating more space for yourself, and also as an artist, like delivering the lyrics. Sometimes it's easier when you start to cut out some of those extra words you don't need. But I think for me, rule of thumb is just like, yo, like if the word in the line doesn't add to the story you're telling or add to the song, just cut it out. you don't always need it. You know what I mean? And I think it's different when you go through something and write it the first time. But that's like the edit. That's like the post-writing edit process for me, I think. Like I used to just write the song and then be like, this is done. Now if I write a song, I go back and I edit it. And I think that has been the thing that's generally made me a much better writer. And I don't do it as much these days. So, you know, it is what it is. But like for the most part, I do think that's the thing that's probably made me a stronger writer all around. Is just being like, do I need this line? Does this need this line or this word? And if not, fuck it, cut it. Who's you got on Instagram? Definitely send in some more. I would love to hear it. Christian Vool up next, just released an instrumental jazz hop album. Love it. On all platforms. This is the final song from the album. Album is called Xanadu. Let us know what you think in the chat. I love a little instrumental jazz. And jazz hop is probably the sweet spot for me, if we're being honest. Oh. I don't know if... Well, I don't know. I'm not going to say it's not jazz hop. It's more jazz than it is hip hop right now to me. It's like jazz soul. Sounds like something that Luther would have been on top of. Oh. Yeah, we're every Monday and Thursday from 6 to 8, my dude. Feel free to send things in whenever you want. I mean, I do like this. Don't get me wrong. Did you play everything on this? I wouldn't say this was jazz hop necessarily. Is the jazz live sample the synth door created? I'm pretty sure it's synth door created, right? Oh, horns and session musicians. Love that for you. Congrats. Horns sound really nice and full. This is not on this is not on streaming yet. Are you putting this on Spotify or no? Just YouTube? This actually feels great. Shout out to whoever played the horns on this. They did an awesome job. It's on all platforms. The fuck? Did I just spell your name wrong? Maybe that's why. Definitely saving this. Super says it's such a good track for background music and such. I can definitely see this in a movie. I just put this shit on while I was working. It does really sound like it would be a Luther Vandross song. I don't know what it is, but... I'm like, this is sick, dude. Go for Brooks is so far. I love this. A lot of people enjoying this one. I like that we got so many jazz fans in the chat. That makes me happy. Sick, dude. Honestly, fucking awesome work. Really, really good. Christian Vool. Christian _ Vool on Instagram as well. If you're rocking with it, make sure you go follow. That one's from his new project. Welcome. Song's called I Hope You're Happy. I really enjoyed that one. Lots of fun to listen to. Really great composition work. Great instrumentation. It moved well. It was mixed well. It didn't get boring at any point. Like, I really enjoyed that a lot. Forgive Me, Love Lisa up next. Hey, I'm on your live. Welcome. It's nice to have you. The song's from a debut EP I just dropped called Love Bomb. Hope you like it. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Song's called Forgive Me. Let us know what you think in the chat. Liking the video treatment already. There's just something about it that feels like really nice and DIY, but like in a good way. Shot's good. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh. I like this. Gonna go save this on Spotify as well. Video is exactly what it needs to be. Adam says, y'all fuck with us. I really like this. Let us know what you think in the chat, but that happens with a lot of people early on, especially if the producer is mixing the vocal. I say this all the time. If your producer is mixing your vocal, make sure you remind them to turn the fucking vocals up, because they're going to have producer brain when they're thinking about the mix. That's probably the only thing I would say. I do agree with Swooper, and then the vocal could come up a touch in the mix, but the song is a vibe. As is the video, quite honestly. I do think the mix on the low end, like the kicks could be a little bit heavier too, but production's really nice overall. Drum sounds could maybe be, you know, juiced up a little bit. Just a little bit more editing, post-production work just to make them feel special, but the song is a vibe. Yeah, I put it in my playlist as well. It's saying in the songs we found on stream for sure. At love.lease on Instagram. Honestly, really great work. I enjoyed this song a lot. I enjoyed the video a lot. If anything, yeah, vocals could come up just a touch, I think, just to really like make sure they stand out. Maybe a little bit more balance with the low end and the other parts of the instrumentation and the production. But generally, something I really enjoyed. Adam says in the list of songs to make gnarly house bootlegs of, 8.2 out of 10 for me, says Swooper. Generally, quite positive feedback. Very little tiny mix feedback notes. Love.liese on Instagram. If you like that, make sure you go follow. I really enjoyed that. All right, Be Myself, Free Zero, just a song of mine. Let us know what you think in the chat. We'll probably do another free skip after this one. Music videos are fun, man. I agree. The visual representation can be the tipping point for me on a lot of artists and songs, too. You're very welcome. I really enjoyed that. Okay, for me, vocal delivery and vocal mix need a little bit of work on this. Timing-wise, there's a couple of issues, not being super on time. I'm not crazy about the drums on this one either, but that's me being really picky on the production side. They're just not the most exciting drums, if that makes sense. I like the chorus, actually, melodically. Definitely cut that burp. I don't know that anybody wants that right in their ears. Truthfully. Free.0 on Instagram. See, these vocals like feel really buried, right, and a little thin. I probably would cut the vocals up a little bit and just beef them up from an EQ perspective as well. I actually weirdly think this song would be better with no drums on it at all, and just the guitar and your vocal. maybe like additional guitar parts, but like to me the drums didn't really add too much to that song necessarily that helped it like stand out to me. The vocals, I liked the chorus vocals. I like when you were more singing than you were like the kind of like rapped staccato vocal. But I think the biggest thing was just like the quietness, like the volume wasn't super consistent in the vocals one, right? Which is one thing that I would definitely consider thinking about working on, is just more consistency volume wise from the vocal. But they did feel a little thin EQ wise. I would love you to beef them up just a little bit more, just to give them a little bit more body, maybe a couple background vocals. But I kind of actually feel like you could probably rip those drums off, because the drums, they just didn't really do it for me, if I'm being honest. Like just the drum pattern itself, but also the sound of the drums, it almost felt like it just kind of detracted from the other parts. And there was parts that I liked. It just, I think the drums really pulled me away from those parts more than they needed to. So for me, I actually think it would be interesting to hear that one without drums at all. All right, we're doing another free skip right now. Press start, O-Dog, off my new electronic art, Nobody Beats the Rogue. From New York.
Yeah.
All right, we got a rapper from New York here.
OD.
A little bit of a rough vocal recording off rip here.
Yo. Always keep the fire in hand.
It's loud, but we're getting some of those like room noise, like mouth noise things around the lead vocal.
Rapping is you. Good feet smoking Pepe Le Pew. I'm always sitchy in my city.
Rap's not bad though. O-Dog.gr.
Niggas older bummy asking for pity.
I might have said that the vocals were too quiet last time we listened to them, and I feel like now you've gone too far the other way. Split the difference.
Math like I joined the 5%. Respected the gods, but I'm a rogue. Connecting shit like toes. Took the lessons I was told. Boo boo gotta grow. Trying to cop the ring in the rose. It's time to go.
5 beats says Mundo. Yeah, I'm not mad at this beat at all.
Had eyes of the ego. Said Hut Dan Marino. Niggas thinking shit sweet like Haribo. Doing my dirt
like Haribo. Man, Haribo's will hurt you. Tell me like nothing else, bro.
So get in where you fit it and keep your sauce tucked. Even those that love you leave you dolly.
Again, generally, I do like this.
Keep your vision tunnel. The price of the brick don't
Dopey, what's up?
So
Walk
get
on.
in where you fit in and keep the sauce tucked. Even those that love you leave you dolly in a huddle. Make sure your money funnel and keep your vision tunnel. Too tag for the bully, I play the
This sounds like something I would have done. Like, I think that's why I like it so much. This actually feels like something I would have written. And low-key, outside of the accent, maybe what I would have sounded like as a rapper at one point.
Never drop the Sid, articulate the shit. Your whole keeping tabs.
Lots of really, really nice little like punchlines in here though overall that I enjoy.
Keep thinking shit sweet like Haribo. When you drop it's placebo. Niggas is not my equal. Strays leave them in
I do feel like the vocals are a touch loud though.
Look at the comp like free throws. Keep smokes in the down cold. And my stock like the Dow Jones. Shit off the charts, play your part.
Getting the raps off though. I like it.
So press start. If pain your
press start, O-Dog.
Get caught up in the loop, chasing after the
O-Dog.gr on Instagram. DAWG.
So get in where you fit it and keep your sauce tucked.
It's low-key like a very like Clips-esque flow too, especially when we get to the chorus, which I fuck with. I like it.
The price of the brick don't win up. So get it where you fit it and keep your sauce tucked. Even those that love you leave you dolly in a huddle. Make sure your money funnel and keep your vision tunnel.
If anything, I actually feel like the background vocals are a little distracting on this one because they are so loud. But I think overall the lyrics just made me feel a little bit loud, and that's probably one of the things that's really catching my ear the most. Is just, yeah, the vocals are like, usually I'm telling rappers like, yo, you got to tone your vocals up. It's just too quiet. This was absolutely the opposite this time, where the vocals felt just ever so slightly too loud and in the forefront, and because of that, they stand out on top of the beat just too much. It's such a weird thing to describe because I think there's like this sweet spot where the vocals are loud enough, they sit on top of the production, but in a way where they are the focus, but still blended with the production. And there is a line that once you cross, it feels like the vocals are separate of the production entirely and not too loud. And similarly, on the other side of it, there is a line of, oh, they're quiet enough where they fit on the beat properly, but then there's too quiet and they're just buried underneath the beat. And you really got to find that sweet spot. You know what I mean? I think he's close, but maybe just swung a little bit too far towards the too loud side of things. Mundo up next. Thank you, Low-Key Untitled. This is something new I'm working on. It's not finished. Only have parts recorded, but I just love the production I did on this. Actually, just played some keys, not on tempo, with some reverb shakers and chopped it like a sample. Played some drums, bass, and guitar over it, and I'm obsessed. So if you have any feedback to elevate the song, much appreciated. All right, let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Used a bunch of Verispeed producing. Look, man, I hope you got it, because that can get really difficult to figure out if things are being Verispeeded in a different way from first-hand experience. I'm curious to see what you've done here for sure. Interesting soundscape already. Mundo Got No Style on Instagram. Let us know what you think of the chat, as always. Oh. Oh. Oh, that moment right there is perfect, bro. It's probably my favorite thing I've heard from you so far. Let us know what you think in the chat, but this shit is a vibe. Got a little D'Angelo in it. God damn, it's warm in here. No, I think this sounds really good, bro. There's nothing really catching my ear as like, oh, this needs to improve or change. Sorry, I have to open the window, guys. Give me a second. I'm just going to wander over there and open it and come back. This sounds really good, though. No, I think you've done a great job on this. Ooh, thank God the sun's gone down. We can open the window again. I think this sounds really good, man. Mundo Got No Style on Instagram. It's a really nice groove you got in on this as well. Like, just the pocket's a really good pocket for the drums and the guitars. Yeah, I like this one a lot. I don't know that I really have any feedback for you. I just really enjoyed it. All right, if you're in the chat, we do this every stream when we get to this part of the stream, but I just like to do free skips. So if you're in the chat, the next like 20 minutes will be free skips after we get through this next song from Go For Broke. So if you are in the chat, still here listening, please let me know your artist name. We're going to do some free bumps. We're going to put you into a new queue. Yeah, bro, I have no notes. I really enjoyed that. Wondering what kind of a melody a singer could do on that riff. I do think, let me know your artist names. Don't just say here. Sorry, just because it helps me actually find the songs if I know what your name is, because you've submitted it as a name. Yeah, I think for me, that one, I could definitely, like, I would love to hear a little bit more of like a D'Angelo kind of like approach to the vocals, specifically in that final section, when you kind of get into the runs or into some of those like playful kind of like, he'll like scat and shit on his songs, you know what I mean? It's like, I do think that those kinds of things will be good. I know you can meow, I just don't know. It's going to be hard for me to know. Get a little sangy on it, yeah, like, just when you get into those final sections, like, build into a moment, you know what I mean? I think that's maybe the only thing it really lacked to me, was kind of that building into a climax moment. There was a lot of things that I did really like about it, but I do think that you could probably just kind of add, like, a little bit more sauce when you get to that section towards the end, that, you know, or at least build into that kind of, like, crazy vocal, like, let me just really, like, flex what I can do kind of moment. And I think that's the only thing that maybe lacked for me. Anybody else in the chat who wants to get bumped up for free? I've got Dole, Travio South, Morris Faye, Annam, and Jay Shannon right now. If you're in the chat, let me know your artist name. Make sure you've submitted, and we will try and get you in the free skip section. Up next, we've got Go For Broke with Meaningless. This one's not coming out for a few months, but this one's also with my boy Riley. Bedrooms, let me go get you, man. Let me go get you in the queue, fam. Oh. Oh. Who the fuck is White Spice? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck is White Spice? I think I gotta bump that up just because I need to know. Anybody else who's trying to get bumped up for free, let me know your artist name. Cool dark R&B. I like this. Cool. Really, really great just development in this song. Really, really nice choices again, especially on the vocal and melodic side of things. Go for Broke Music on Instagram. I feel like you've really found like the sound for you, bro. Almost reminds me of Eden a little bit on this one. Who I like Eden. Ooh. Great line. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh.
If I don't, I wouldn't try.
You know what, man? I think that's the thing is like when you hear it though, it's so easy to hear that externally. I think for me, as someone who listens to a lot of music, like when it feels like an artist has really found the right sound and the right space to be in musically, there is just this like click moment I think that happens for me as a listener when I'm like, yo, this is it. This is the sound. And I think this direction is really interesting because you have this really amazing like R&B kind of tone, but it does dip into kind of this alt pop like style at moments, especially in the writing style. So it's interesting to see the production kind of pull from both sides of it as well. You've got this kind of more experimental R&B sound, but then you've got these like right here, this chorus vocoder moment is so nice. It feels so alternative pop. This shit is beautiful. I really like this a lot, man. You've really killed it. Both of these songs we've listened to tonight, top tier. These are my favorite songs I've heard from you so far. I'm excited to hear what you're working on outside of these two as well, because honestly, like, if this is the direction that you're in right now, I just can't see a way that it doesn't feel right. Even with these two songs, both songs feel kind of different. They're not exactly the same. It's not the same sound, but they live in the same world. And I don't know. I really enjoyed those. Beautiful work. Great job. All right, let's get into these free skips now. Somehow, we've lost people in the free skip section. I don't get it. I like free shit personally, so it is what it is. Very much the direction I'm pushing really hard this way. Love it. SOS Dole up first. You are very welcome for the time. It's been a surprisingly fun stream, even though it's been a quieter stream today. This is not bad. I'm not mad at it. SOS, produced by Raptor and Senzu. This is Dole. Let us know what you think in the chat. Yes, like the pineapples. Oh, wow. One of my favorite fucking dance songs of all time. More intimate stream, yeah. Sometimes it's like that, man. Yeah, the sample is a good sample. This is one of my favorite like dance songs ever. I think the vocal mix needs a little bit of work tonally, right? I'm not mad at the delivery, it just feels a little bright. And also I think the balance between the sub and the rest of the production is a little off. I think I need a little bit more distortion on the vocal. My hot take is a classic. I have historically felt that way, but I will say, like, as just a fan of music, when someone does a really good clip, I do get a little excited, and I can't pretend that I don't. Like, I weirdly really love this BB Rexa song that just came out last week, and that also samples a really classic dance song. Yeah, you have to really do the sample justice for sure. And I do agree a lot don't. I think the mix for me on this one is a little off. It does feel very bright. It does feel kind of like high-end, heavy EQ-wise on the vocal and the production. I would love to hear the sub kind of punch through a little bit more than it does. That doesn't mean just make it louder, but as it currently stands, it kind of gets buried in a weird way. I'm not so mad at the sample flip on this one because I think it's done well, and I like the twist on the genre to make it a little bit more hip-hop leaning, a little more underground hip-hop leaning as well. But I do think that the vocal mix and then some of the instrumental mix, it just doesn't quite line up yet. So I'd probably revisit the mix itself first and foremost, but I like the idea. And I do like the sample choice. What a fucking banger, bro. What a great song. I'm going to show you the one that I'm talking about from BB Rexa because I actually think it's a pretty solid job, and I'm not always the biggest BB Rexa fan, if I'm being completely honest, but this one just dropped on Friday. With one of my favorite dance song samples of all time. Insomnia, bro. What a fucking banger. I actually think she did a really good job of this. Shout out to her and whoever produced this alongside her. I think they did a really good job of this. Usually I would be like, I hate this. This is one of the rare instances that I actually think they did a really cool job. You know why I think they did a good job on this one? Probably I feel this way because they gave the original song Insomnia its own moment in the song as well, where it's not just like, they're not just taking one of the fucking main melodies and writing over it and singing on top of it, and that's all they were doing. But they kind of gave the original sample its own moment within the song too, which I did think was a really cool thing, and I enjoyed that. Prob by Jeg on the last one. If you liked it, make sure you go follow. Solitary by Travio South up next. Definitely iconic trance tunes as well. I grew up in the UK, so for me, like, I kind of did grow up with that stuff. Like, I grew up in the UK in the 90s, and so a lot of the music that I was hearing on the radio would be trance and house and stuff like that. So I think that's why I've always kind of had a little bit more of, like, an affinity for an enjoyment of it. All right. Hey, you may recently know me as Nairobi, but I decided to rebrand, so now I'm Travio South. I've been up since 2 p.m. yesterday to 6 a.m. today. I spent a hell of time on this in my book, and I hope you enjoy. Well, I hope you got some rest tonight also. Please take care of yourself. I need to go to sleep soon because I'm tired. This fucking time change fucked me up a little bit. Oh, wow. I gotta be honest, Travio South being your artist name, this is maybe not the sound that I was expecting at all. Travio South does kind of give, like, trap music for some reason in my brain. This is not that at all. I'm excited to see where you go with this. I don't know why I just assumed it would be trap music with Travio South as the name. I love that it's not, for what it's worth. This is beautiful. Alright, let's see what's up.
Why you worry about the way I live? It lame niggas always talking shit. I don't know, but I've been in and out my mind.
I kinda... Sorry. I wasn't trying to be. It's just like I'm used to rappers having that name. Like, something South, you know what I mean? Like, fuck. My bad. And also Travio, or like Travi, like I'm just like, you know what I mean? I think like, sorry. This is so different than anything I expected though. Back to the music itself.
It's a tug on my heart, but I'm still smiling.
Name one rapper with South in their name. Richie South. I guess he's a producer. Richie South.
I'm alone in the dark. I know his forces trying to capitate my heart, but my heart belong to God.
I agree. Trap is like, you gotta really do something special if you're gonna be a trap artist. This is a super refreshing take though, because you are still a rapper technically, I hear it. So the name makes a little bit more sense. Technically, Richie South is a producer, and he does do trap music. So I do like this. Okay, one thing I would say is, I low-key would do a little bit more work on the effect side of things. You could put, I think this is like one of those rare cases where I probably be like, put a shitload of reverb on the sung chorus part to give it this kind of space that you're creating with the instrumental. I do think vocals could come up a little bit in this mix overall. There's maybe some slight timing issues on the delivery here and there, which I think you could probably tighten up ever so slightly. But there's a lot of moments I really like. It's just so unexpected. Travio South Music on Instagram.
At the end of the flight, tell me who really winning. I've been praying for my kinfolk, hope it reach from this distance. Every night I feel alone, I just pray someone
Southside.
Started talking to myself like, bro, you gotta keep lifting them weights.
Southside is probably the only other one that actually has South in the name, now that you mention it.
I've been in and out my mind today. I gotta find myself, yeah, I gotta find a way. I don't know.
I guess Travis McCoy, Travis Scott.
I've been away from the horizon.
Okay, fine. Maybe you're right. Maybe I was making assumptions I shouldn't make.
Like what you so mad for?
My bad. My bad, y'all. It's Loki, my dad's first name, which is Travio, and South for the southeast of DC. Okay, fire. You know what? I enjoyed that, bro. That was called Solitary. I really liked the production on it a lot. I thought the production was really beautiful. I loved it was a little out of the box and not what I was expecting. Gym Class Heroes' first 2 albums were my favorite. They only made 2. Did they make more than 2? I think they only made 2 albums. I don't know that they made that many. Yeah, if I was going to say anything, the things that could improve, I think, are delivery, timing-wise on certain parts of the rap parts, and a little, I think, honestly, just kind of creating more space in the actual chorus sung vocal part, and that's probably it. This was a mix of, oh, okay. Mind, Mars Faye up next, coming April 3rd, releasing a song every 2 weeks from March 13th to July 4th. I'm not a huge fan of the every 2 weeks release schedule, because I don't think it gives you enough time to push those songs, but do what you want to do. But personally, I don't think it gives you enough time to really like push the releases in between. Mars.Faye on Instagram. Oh. Oh. Whoa, Mars Faye. You in the chat right now? Where did this one come from? Who said Mars Faye? Did I bump this up? Did someone bump this up? Fuck! This is tough. This is actually cold. I like this. Managing it? Good shit, bro. Yeah, this is sick. I like this a lot.
And I could give you children, darling. Yeah. You don't even need a husband. I could give you children, darling. Yeah.
I would just clean up a little bit of the mouth noise, potentially. That's maybe the only thing that I hear that really stands out.
If you were a drug I took, would you get me high? You see all the guys, but you don't want them tonight. I'm feeling inside of you, it's time to deep dive. I'm wanting to know what's going on in
Yeah, this is private. This one's not out yet. This one comes out April 3rd. Okay, so for you, Alex, only reason I'm not a fan of the, you know, the every 2 weeks release schedule for me, and I like to push it to 3 at the shortest or 4 at the longest, maybe 5 at the longest, is just giving songs room to breathe in between. So one of the things I will say that I've noticed a lot, and this has happened on my own management releases, this has happened on distro releases, but like if you get editorial playlisting on a song with an independent artist, and maybe this isn't just independent artists, but this is the way I feel like it goes. If you get playlisting on a song, and by the time your next song comes out, the last song you put out is still on those playlists, you just get less support on the new song. And that's something I've noticed. So that's why I don't like the every 2 weeks thing. Also, I don't think it gives you enough time to really push both songs, because it's like, you don't want to just push the last song you put out for 1 week, Rudy. You know what I mean? Especially if like people are late doing write-ups, so like you get a playlist late, like then it's like, all right, week 1's done. Now week 2, I've got to push this new song that comes out at the end of the week, which it really isn't long enough to push the next song or do pre-saves on the next song either. So for me, you know, I generally would tell people like, you know, if you're going to do an every month single rollout, excuse me, that's kind of fine. I'm cool with like 1 song a month, really at the most. But when you start to get into the multiple songs a month kind of release schedule, it almost feels like you kind of waste songs because you just don't have the time to push them, and the audience doesn't have the time to digest them. So that's maybe the only thing I would say about the every 2 week release schedule. It'll do something for you algorithmically. It'll probably boost the numbers a little bit just because of the snowball effect of it on the monthly listeners side of things, but also monthly listeners is not really the metric that means the most these days. So I just keep that in mind. Like every 2 weeks is a lot to release music and have the time, especially if you are doing the songs as you're releasing them. Like if she's got full project done, right? Full project finished. We're rolling this out every 2 weeks for the next like 8 weeks, 10 weeks, whatever the fuck it is. That's maybe okay. Just if you've already got content backed up and stuff too. But if it's like she's finishing these songs and releasing them every 2 weeks, 1, you're not giving yourself enough time, best practices wise, to upload things, to do the pitches properly. 2, you're not really giving yourself enough time to make the content, so it's going to feel really stressful, and odds are things are going to fall through the cracks, so you're not going to have time to actually make the content to push the songs. 3, the pitching side of things, if you're in something, maybe you don't get picked up again. 4, audience, time to breathe, time to push. Those are kind of the things that stand out to me about a every 2 week schedule. And generally why I wouldn't advise it, but if she's like, you could do it. It's just, you know, to me, it feels like a little bit of a waste, as opposed to spreading things out and really getting the most out of each song. That's all. Your Eyes, Anim and TP. Early stages, a little work in progress collab. We started with a friend the other night. Let's check it out. Man, I wonder who streams on a Monday night these days, because it feels like I'm probably competing with a bunch of people who don't give a shit about artists who just started streaming. And what do you know? There are a whole bunch of people who do not give a shit about any artists streaming right now. Beautiful. Doing a festival July 4th, and then a few more shows in June, so that was partially the reason for the schedule. Yeah, you know, that's it. Anim, TP, Your Eyes. I am not going to do the full 6 minutes this time, sorry. Just because we're in the free skip section. Usually I do more rapid fire in the free skip section too. Man, I do love that there's all these people in the music streaming space these days. It's cool that there's a lot of opportunities for artists, but also I think it does bother me when I look at how much some of these people are charging you to submit music. Like, why are they doing that? Yeah, look, don't even get me started, bro. Yeah, well, the worst part is it's like actually artists. And it's like artists scamming the fuck out of other artists. This one feels good, actually. Jay Shannon, we're gonna play you, don't worry. Like, bro, it's just some people like charge so much. It's just so outrageous to me. And then it's like people are actually submitting to them too, and it's like, yo, these people don't give you feedback. They don't actually tell you what they think of the songs. They're not actually gonna help you. They're just gonna take your money, play a song for 30 seconds, tell you it's ass, and then move on to the next song. That shit really bothers me, man. I don't know. Maybe people will figure it out one of these days. Yeah, bro. It's like so many of these people do it. 300 skips. They don't even play the fucking songs. You just pay for it, and then they're like, "Oh, sorry, we didn't get to you." Crazy to me. But you know, that's what it is. Yeah, bro. Look, trust me. I've been doing this for like 4 years. That's also the thing that kind of bothers me about this is like I've been doing this since like I was genuinely one of the first people to do this, and now all of a sudden it's like. Yeah, I mean, I do yap over the songs as well, to be honest, but I tend to make sure that it's actually focused on the song and not just, like, randomly talking over other people's shit. This one moves really well, too. You do kind of look. I'm looking at the arrangement of this song, and I gotta say, it's not too different than the arrangement to the other song. So it does feel like you've kind of figured out your arrangement. So I'm the same when it comes to arranging songs, I'm not gonna lie. I have a formula for how I like to arrange a beat. So I totally get it, but I look at the waveform of this and it's like, it is a formula. Like, you've got that drop, you pull things back, you build back up into that second drop. Make a lot of progressive house trance. But it's good that you kind of have an idea of what it needs to look like and feel like from an arrangement standpoint too. Because I kind of, like looking at this, I know what I can expect from an arrangement standpoint too. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not too far off from the other one, and the other one moved really well. I feel the same one about this from an arrangement standpoint. I'm gonna talk shit for a minute, cause look, like you got fucking Dill and John, bro, who I like as artists, but they make Christian music. Period. Drew filmed it, makes music videos. Fuck does he know about music? Yes, Jules hates artists. Like I don't know what else to say. Yes, Jules hates artists. Like just does not do anything positive. Ryan Trey, great artist, but I've also been in the studio with him before and. I don't know. Wayno, I've seen his streams. That's all. Arawati I fuck with. He's probably the only one on this list who I'm like, yo, Arawati, send your music to him too. And Jam in the Van I do like too. I see him on TikTok every now and then. It's only just been one of those days today. I fuck with Arawati, bro. I have. You know why though? Because he's been doing this the same amount of time. He was an early music feedback stream guy, and I respect that. He's been doing it for a really long time, and he gives a fuck about his community, which is the difference. There's a lot of people who got into this space, and like, I said this in an interview like not too long ago. It's like the people who like don't actually care about community at all, and they just like to them community is just profit. Like they'll just say community. But then they're not giving anything back, ever. Like, it's not about giving back to community. It's not about creating community. It's just literally about, like, taking from people. That shit makes me sick, bro. We're having this intimate stream right now. This is why I feel like I can talk about this. Options, Jay Shannon, up next. Again, that one moved really well, Annam. Great sound design. It's not necessarily what I'm always listening to, right? Trance is not necessarily, like, my go-to music-wise, but the shit is tough, bro. Oh, bro, you missed the free skip queue. Let me go get you right now, bro. I'll put you in there before you get out of here, Heisman. I didn't realize you were still here. My B. You're very, very welcome, man. I know people hit community as buzzword. It actually pisses me off, bro. It really pisses me off when people use community as just a way to make money off of people. Like, bro, come on. Like, just... The socialist in me wants to tear it all down. Oh. J-Dot DeMartian. This is actually a vibe already. Hey, yo, bro, I totally understand. Don't worry. That happens to me sometimes. I'll put my shit down for a second just to, like, look through my phone. And then the next thing you know, it's 40 minutes later, and I'm like, fuck, I haven't done anything. So I totally feel you. I actually really like this. There's moments where it gets a little bit offbeat, but in a really cool stylistic way that doesn't actually bother me. Vocal tone is really nice. Writing's actually pretty solid. It's a little tough to stand out in this space, so I think that's one of the challenges you'll face overall. But it is a vibe. I enjoy the way this sounds and feels. 10 out of 10 would listen to this too. Oh, my bad, bro. You can, I mean, if you want to, you can sub. Or you can watch on YouTube for ad-free viewing. But I was saying, this one's a vibe. I already enjoy this. Some cool stylistic, like getting off beat a little bit, but staying on beat overall kind of vocal delivery. Raps are pretty good, but I actually am enjoying the song. When this drops, make sure you put it in my release calendar. So I have a playlist update every single Saturday with new music on Spotify. Just as soon as you have it scheduled to drop on DSPs like Spotify, Apple Music, let me know. Put it in that thing and I'll go look for it, okay? I don't actually need a link to the song when it comes out, just a link to your Spotify profile. J.Demartian on Instagram. Make sure you go follow if you liked that one. We got Bedrooms with Stressin'. This weird White Spice one that I'm really I just gotta know what it is. Keystone State Boys Choir and Bedrooms. Up next, this one's called Stressin'. Let us know what you think in the chat. I'm gonna do these last 2 songs and I'm gonna get out of here. Ooh. Okay. I like this one as well. Save this one.
Modest making modest misguided forecast, compelling arguments, existentialism, solipsist, the I've been tripping, falling off the ledge again. Part of my friends, she's been feeling as hard as it gets, but fucking and balling like hard against people that trying too hard in the gym. 20-something, how long are you up and coming? When do you have your shit together? How long till it's done to bluffing? How long till I'm up and buzzing? How many times have I had the same discussions? How long till it's up and running?
I like this.
For days where I wake up and work for something. Direction.
If you've been on IGs, go to Keystone State Boys Choir. I will do. That's fine, you're on an IG break. It's understandable. It fucking sucks right now. Bro, tell me about it. I feel the same. My dad's side of the family is all in Iran, so it's been a shitty week on social media for me. Keystone State Boys Choir on Instagram. Casper is dope. I like Casper. This one feels really good. Easy listen. Oh, like the Ghost. Casper like the Ghost. This was Bedrooms. Hook was by Keystone State Boys Choir. I like that one. Casper the artist. C-A-S-P-R. He's kind of cool. There's also Casper Sage, but this Casper, I think, is who he's talking about.
She's controlling me, she's letting go of me. I think she's over me. And baby, out the room, you're so
That's okay. Everybody's all right now, which is good. You know, just the yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. Just there's no point. There's no point in me talking. There's nothing positive that I could possibly say about the situation, so I'm not even gonna bother. I Spice Frenzy. This is White Spice. I just had to know what this was.
I saw her first and I lost my aim. My niggas are tough when I call her name. My motion is so when I sing a song. I lose my step when I think about her. I lose my step when I think about her. She is the prettiest girl. She is the prettiest girl I know. Ice, spice, ice, spice, ice, spice, ice, spice, ice, spice.
No, I think this is like.
Ice, spice, ice, spice, ice, spice, shake it, shake it. Ice, spice, ice, spice, ice, spice, shake it, shake it. Ice, spice, ice, spice. It's about her when I say it. She's so cool, she's icy. From Bronx to the top, she's icy. Oh my lord, she's so sexy. My niggas go numb, she's feisty. I love her style when she sex my photos. I don't know, I just follow the protocol. We the west, I love her. To the east, to the west, she's honey. So cool, she's sexy. I start my rap when I hear her song. She gave me the courage to keep on going. I love the song when she's about her rap. She makes me click whenever I'm down.
That's such a confusing accent to put my finger on, to be honest with you. I really hope that person's not white, because they immediately started the song with the N-word. I'm not terribly mad at it, I guess. It's just, we have Toshiba Central CEO. So we have Russ Millions at home is actually pretty close to it. It sounded like the Becky Keisha song from a flow perspective. not the best thing that I've heard for sure, but you know, I'm like, I just needed to know what it was. Like, I saw it in the submissions. I was just like, I just need to know what Ice Spice Frenzy is by an artist named White Spice who does not have socials. Anyway, back to real music. Heisman Cobain, Yoko demo. So this is self-produced, not finished yet. One session, gotta wrap up type of demo. I like this. Chef, Cook. I'm sorry, bro. I'm literally about to end right now. You hopped in right at the end of the stream. And though I've had fun, I am exhausted, and I'm gonna go. So, I'm back on Thursday, 6 to 8, I think. As of right now, I'm gonna stream on Thursday as well. So, let me open up the submissions actually for Thursday right now. So if you do want to submit for Thursday, you can. I mean, yeah, sorry. I'm gonna bring it back on. Let's do Thursday instead. Today's been kind of dead. Like, honestly, I've not been really feeling this stream. Like, I've had a good time, but like, I've just been in a bad mood. Honestly, I'm tired. I'm tired, and yeah, I'm exhausted. That's really all there is to it. It's a long day at work today. Every day is a long day at work. All right, submissions for Thursday are open right now, though, if you want to go ahead and get those in. Feel free. I like Heisman Cobain, man. I think I say this every time we listen to him. There's just a like swag that he's got in his vocal and in his performance that just really speaks to me, bro. I just fuck with it. Heisman Cobain on Instagram. Out of the UK. Great UK artist. Hey, okay. Hey. I think a couple. I want some more ad-libs from you in this one, to be honest. Nah, bro. I appreciate you. You make great music, and I enjoy it thoroughly. That one's called Yoko. Hit the spot. I scratched all the right itches. I can't even pretend like I didn't enjoy it. I enjoyed it. All right, back on Thursday, guys. Thank you for everybody who sent music in today. I appreciate you. And thank you for being here and hanging out in the chat with us if you did. That's love. I appreciate you guys sticking with this community and sending music in. We're back on Thursday, 6 to 8. I'm sure we'll be battling some other people who literally don't give a shit about artists streaming on Thursday as well, man. That's what it is. We keep our eyes on the prize, man. We stick to the mission in here. Finding great music. Supporting independent and emerging artists. So we'll keep doing that. If you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow us on Instagram too. But we're back on Thursday from 6 to 8. Have a great rest of your week. Peace. Oh, maybe, actually, you know what? Let's see if anybody's on who we do actually fuck with. If Era's still on, we'll go raid him, because I actually like him a lot. Yeah, like... I'm not gonna go over that. Let's see what we got, man. What do we got here? What do we got? Is Era not on right now? Is Era off?
I was real, shoot from the jump, but the cheating turned us in the up. She gon' play out how it's supposed to, so I watch on 4-5, see how I rock.
Alright, never mind. I lied. We're not gonna hit a raid. Peace. Enjoy your week. Enjoy your week. Bye, everybody.
Most my cousin, they I still hold on to what Granny was teaching me before she went make God. I could do better on my own, yet leave it to me. Somehow I came out with a 9. Just wanna know if you truly believe in me. Been on the ground, I've been hustling, my paper keep piling. Took a couple months off IG to lock in with me and see my minus. You the one I've been fucking with, mine be love, but it's fun, whatever we call it. The whole time I thought you was a dub, I'd rather lie to myself to be honest.
With that other nigga, but she all on me. Had her caught up in the sauce. All I do is keep it P. Baby girl, I am original, got authenticity. Yeah, little nigga, that's my ball, and I see you playing D. Yeah, she let me in between. Had to box a CAT. Man, I had her in boxing ring. We went into round 3. LOL, she is carnivorous. I had to eat in me. There's no way you ever touching this, cause you can't match my speed. I see niggas filled with greed. They want the green so they can flex and go and make a scene. Is you living right? You not really on your thing. You switching on your team just to make a couple green. Boy, you spineless. I'm a big steppers, y'all. Pull up, look like extras, y'all. Told you I'm not listening, so don't give me a lecture, y'all. Said she love my outfit like the nightstand. I'm a dresser, y'all. Had a one night stand, made a stand while I undressed y'all. Beat him like it's wrestling. We put him on the stretcher, y'all. Man, I'm feeling macho. I'm a savage like I'm Randy, y'all. I could be annoying and I'm gritty like I'm Sandy, y'all. Told her I asked to take a seat. She said that she can't stand me, y'all. Keep the still, I call her Stanley, yeah. Don't play my family, yeah. If you think it's sweet, we turn it sour like that candy, yeah. Smoking on this gas, it got me flowing through the nebula. Realize you ain't gotta buy what everybody's selling, yeah. Said she fucking with that other nigga, but she all on me. Had her caught up in the sauce, all I do is keep it P. Baby girl, I am original, got authenticity. Yeah, little nigga, that's my ball, and I see you playing D. Yeah, she let me in between, had to box a CAT. Man, I had her in the boxing ring, we went into round 3. LOL, she is carnivorous, I had her eating me. There's no way you ever touching this, cause you can't match my speed. Take off in the flag, fast just like I'm dead. Bitch, I feel incredible, I pull up and I splash. They say I'm impeccable, I know my haters mad. But you want them, not your dad. Boy, get off your ass, see me doing great. Now they being nosy like they flash. Shorty said she blocking me, what you think that I be sad? Shorty, I don't give a fuck, cause I'm married to the gas. Said she want me out of life, but she watching what I do. If I hit her up right now, she probably give me attitude. Just like Cena, I adjust it. Kiss me with that fuck shit. You thought I couldn't bar, made you fall and got the bucket. I've been on some skater shit, I'm finna bring my trophy. Hold on, wait, you can't touch this. Him it, they gon' up it. Y'all following with some Muppets. I say that for next discussion. He say he want a problem, I know that he bluffing. He don't want no drama, cause that boy is got me stuffing. Said she fucking with that other nigga, but she all on me. Had her caught up in the sauce, all I do is keep it P. Baby girl, I am original, got authenticity. Yeah, little nigga, that's my ball, and I see you playing D. Yeah, she let me in between, had to box a CAT. Man, I had her in the boxing ring, we went into round 3. LOL, she is carnivorous, I had her eating me. There's no way you ever touching this, cause you can't match my speed. I'ma go and get the dividends, split it with the team. Try to find some people you can trust, hope they support your dream. And make sure they on this shit too, we should all be getting cream. If somebody got a problem, just be like the fucking me. I'm too slick like oil sheen. If I go in for that bitch, I might turn it to a fiend. Do this shit with no fatigue. I'm like Gilmore at the T. No one snapping on these. Wait, hold on, I'm getting a phone call.